Alright, what is up gamers and YouTubers? JC here, back with another Minecraft Xbox tutorial. And today, I'm showing you a Blaze XP farm, and I am low on health because I don't have any food. So yes, it's very simple. All you do is you hit this switch here. Oops, wrong switch. You hit this switch here. That pushes them forward, and then you hit this switch. And then you hear the pain. Oh yeah, the pain. Oh, make that beat, baby. Make that beat. And kill this one. And then most of them are weak enough, you can just be like, ah! Or you can hit them with a splash potion of damage. Or you can hit them with a bunch of them. And just forget those pistons. But yeah, guys, stay tuned because you're about to go on an epic journey through this tutorial. Spawn, you bastards. Spawn. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to have to do is you're going to want to find a blaze spawner. And I do recommend doing this and building this all on peaceful. But if you want to go hardcore and build it like I did in my survivor world, and die a bunch of times, and just waste fire resistance potions because you just get smacked around and stuff like that by the blaze as well. But yeah, the easiest way I'm going to say to do it is obviously going to be in creative mode. But if you want to do this legit in a survival world, at least play on peaceful. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of stuff. So anyway, first thing you want to do is clear out the area after you find the spawner. And now next thing is starting the construction of your farm. So the first thing you want to do is just place a few blocks above the spawner, just like this, and you're only going to remove this one right there. You want to keep this block here because it prevents the blaze from spawning on top of the spawner and preventing them from going down because they're stuck on top of the spawner, like I did in my old one, my makeshift one that was just a box room and they could spawn up there. But anyway, not getting into that. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to create a 7x7 platform around the spawner. Alright, now that you have your 7x7 platform, obviously your spawner is going to be in the dead center, right there. Yes, right here. Alright, so now that you have your spawner in... Oh, now that you have your spawner in the center, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to figure out which other side, two sides you're going to have to fill in, because this needs to be an 8x8. Obviously, it's going to be a little off-centered, but there's some type of logic in it, because I'm gonna tell you this right now, just in case you don't because there's some advanced features that I'm not gonna get into for this type of farm that is gonna be covered by Ethos Labs, which I'm gonna link his tutorial in the description. But his tutorial is like an hour long, so if you want to go watch that, you can. But it also shows all the advanced features. So right here is how you figure out which sides you need to go on. So let me place another one. I'm kind of... Alright, let me stare at this for a second. Wait, am I not looking at the textures right? Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Right, okay, I was looking at it right. It's just hard to spot. It's very hard to spot. So, as you can see, there's textures and they all go in this, one direction. So, as you can see, there's this the biggest spot right here inside the block right here. I'm just trying to mark it out for you. Right there. This one here. You're going to want to find that bigger part of the texture right here, and that tells you which sides to go to. That means we're going to take the top side here and the right side here, and we're going to add another layer onto. And presto, you have an 8x8 platform now. Now, next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start building the walls, and you can use any blocks you want. I'm just for, you know, it's just really easy to see things like cobblestone and stone brick in the nether. So it's best to use it for the tutorial, but you can use any type of blocks you want. I actually use smooth stone for my legit one, which you guys will see soon. So the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to take it down. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I'm remembering right. Okay, so this one, yes, to there. So 5 from the top, you're just going to want to take it down and completely box in the spawner. Alright, so if you've completed all of the steps so far, you should have a 10 by 10 platform up here and 5 blocks down creating the wall. Now you don't obviously need these top blocks here, but I'm in creative mode. I have as many blocks as I want, as many blocks as I could ever need, so I'm putting them there for looks because it looks nice when you square everything off. So the next step is you're actually going to want to take some sticky pistons, and you're going to want to put it on the 4 inside blocks like this, just like this on all 4 sides. Now once you got your sticky pistons in like so, you're going to want to build another barrier around your sticky pistons, and as well as underneath your sticky pistons, all the way around. Alright, so now that you have that completed, you have your sticky pistons in your little barrier all the way around, just like so. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill in around your sticky pistons, covering them up, because the sticky pistons will grab a hold of these blocks here, these 4 blocks, and this is what's going to push the blaze down. They're going to push them out and closer to the center, which is going to drop them again and get pushed again to a small 4x4 area, as you're going to see in a bit. Alright, now that you have this area fully developed around your pistons, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just kind of create your corners a bit. Just like this. And then this shows you exactly where your pistons are. And it's going to prevent the blaze from getting stuck under here by adding these blocks right there. So once you get all 4 corners done, just like this, the next step is you're going to want to add another lip, leaving a block of air right here. Alright, once you got all 4 sides looking like this, remember your sticky pistons are right here on these 4 blocks, those 4 blocks, and those 4 blocks. You got a block of air underneath, 4 wide here, and these blocks here are directly underneath your pistons right here, above. And so the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to take some repeaters and place them going into the blocks just like this. Because the idea is we're going to... Don't put a delay on them. You don't need a delay. Now the next step is going to be adding another layer around your repeaters just like this. And this is where you're going to add your pressure plates. And the pressure plates are going to activate the repeaters, and then the repeaters are going to activate that block right there and power that block, and it's going to power the piston, and the piston's going to stick out, as you're going to see in just a second, as soon as I get a pressure plate on the bar. And I recommend using these stone pressure plates because the wood pressure plates, they will burn up very fast in a blaze farm. Wood does not go well with blaze. So as you can see, as soon as the blaze lands on those pressure plates, it pushes them out and closer to the center. Alright, so your next thing is going to repeat this step above here, just a little smaller, and more compressed. Alright, so now that you've got your area complete you got your first level complete, all your pistons and stuff should be working just fine. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring your area down just a couple more blocks, grabbing from the back here. Oops. You're going to want to, this is where you're going to add your next set of pistons. Your next set of pistons are going to go directly underneath the repeaters, as you can see there, on these 2 blocks, right here and here, on all 4 sides. Now that you have that complete, as you did above, just in a smaller area, you're going to fill in around your pistons in a pattern like you did above. Alright, now that you have your pattern looking like this with the pistons, 1 block above, 1 block below, 1 block above, 1 block below, you're going to add another layer across your you're going to add a layer across your pistons again, because your pistons are going to be pushing these blocks out. Now that you have that complete, you're going to want to drop down 1 more layer around your cone, just like this. Now that that is done, you're going to want to add another ring on the inside. So now we're getting close, guys. We are getting close. The next step is to add a couple repeaters on every side, just like this. We're almost there, guys, I promise. Now it's getting good. Now if you want to make it look nice, Blaze can obviously not fit in 1 block area, but I've done this on mine. If you want to make it look nice, just fill in the cracks here, just to kind of give it that cone more shape. You can do this whole area, but I didn't do the whole area. This is just random block placing at this point. The next step is you're going to want to add another ring outlining your repeaters. Now, once you add these pressure plates here, we are almost done. Because now, you won't only drop down 1 layer, but you'll drop down 2 layers, and it'll drop you down to a 4x4 area like I was talking about before. So the next step is going to take a little bit of work. So the next step, what you want to do is you're going to want to drop down 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think we only need 3. We're only going to do 3, right? No, we'll do 4. We need 4. And at the 4th one, create a platform outlining just around your spawner. Now, for some of you, you might not actually need this platform, but in this case, since we're where I am and I blew everything up, I definitely need a spawner, so I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, now that we're here, we've got a small platform around us. What I've done is I've added these half slabs like this. And now one thing that you're going to want to also take in consideration is that, okay, so they're going to sit here. You want to move these blocks right here. So the next thing we want to do is we want to add a small platform behind here so we can add our pistons on, which is very simple. You just do something like this, and you can stand right here. Now this comes up to 20, you don't really need these if you're just starting out, but if you want the full system to go in, you will need a total of 28 sticky pistons. Alright, so now that we have this done, let's create behind here so we can place a couple repeaters just so I can give you guys an idea of what's going on. So you're not like, what are you doing? You're just placing random redstone everywhere, and yeah. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring this redstone around, and what this redstone is going to do is when they fall down into this area after you waited maybe 10-20 minutes or so for them to spawn, what's going to happen, I need a lever as well. So what's going to happen is after 10-20 minutes you're going to flip this switch and it's going to put them into a 1x2 area here, which from there, which we're going to have to rewire this real quick, you can add on a special feature, which you don't really need if you, like I said, if you're just starting out, but it is a very nice feature which I haven't added to mine yet, but you can easily add to yours, and that is to put block there, and piston. Oh, these gotta go back one. Whoops, these gotta go back one. Okay, so the piston needs to go here and there, so it looks like this, because you're going to add a block here, just go ahead and fill this area in here, just like this, because you don't need to see behind here. This is no man's land. All you need to do is have a little peephole through the front, and let's actually get some glass on our bar, shall we? Let's put some glass all around this thing as well. Let's get this glass right here, and right here, just for safety's sake. Now, you could actually go down one more block and then you'll have a better view of them, but I'm not going to go down one more block. So, actually, you know what? Let's take advantage of our updates, our official update, shall we? Let's add our glass panes. Glass panes are a little harder to place, but they're also cheaper. So, yeah, if you're a cheap person, they're cheaper for you. Whoa, that one's coming out too far. Oops, that one went wrong way. There we go. Alright, so now that looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. And if you were to be that type of person that, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys this, because this is how I believe oh, that's the wrong block. Alright, so once you have something like this done, you might want to go down one more block just so you have something to stand on, and so you can hit them with your sword, or easily hit them with potions or something. But you might want to go down one more block just like this to be like a controlled block. Now you can easily climb up on them, and if you have your lever here or up on a wall and you wire it around to a wall, now they're like right in your face. You can easily hit them right here. But let's go on to our other portion of this, and that is to power these pistons, which I'm going to once again have to remove this wiring, and I'll just reroute it in a second. Alright, so what I have done here is I've added a few more layers here, because what we are about to do is we are about to dig down and around, because we're going to place a repeater here, and we're going to go on the other side, and we are going to do the same thing by placing a couple blocks down and around, repeater right there. And then you're going to want to take some redstone underneath, like so. If I can just dig out like one block here. If I find it, where is it? Where's my hole? There it is. Okay, so we're going to dig here. And we want to place a... Where can we place this? I'm just going to get kind of messy here. But you guys will find... I'm sure... I have confidence in you guys that you can figure out basic redstone and place this stuff where you want it to be placed. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create an inverter. If I can do this right on the first try, I believe I can. I believe I can fly. Okay, so we can dig down here, and then we can place that there, and up and around, and the piston should extend like that. It's so beautiful, and place that. Now that they're extended, if we take another lever, we can turn here. It's got to be on that block, don't it? Yep, that block. Okay. So, like I said, this is kind of messy. You can kind of you really can't cover that up. I made the mess of this. But you guys get the idea of what's going on here. And if I create this around, we're gonna test this all out. But this is just the basic wiring on how you can do this. Like, you can be as messy as this, or you can figure out another way, because you can wire this around to anywhere and put this inverter all the way on the other side if you want, and then just have a wire that comes around here with some repeaters and puts it on the wall here if you would like. But anyway, this gives you control of those two pistons there, and my lever needs to be here, and if everything works out, we would be doing good. I'm going to put my lever right here for this one. Oops. Oh, our signal died. That's okay. That's what repeaters are for. That's what repeaters are for. Alright guys, so as you can see, with this if I turn that one off. Alright, so what's going to happen after you wait about 20 or 30 minutes of them spawning, you're going to want to hit this, and that's going to push them 2 blocks closer to you, and then you're going to hit this lever here, which is going to suffocate them a bit, and after you probably start seeing 1 or 2 die, you're going to flip the switch again, and then you can hit them with a sword, or with a potion of instant damage, and then you're going to get loads of XP. So I'm actually going to load this world up on survival, and we're going to take a look at this. Alright, oh my god. Alright guys, as everything seems to be going good, I forgot to mention though, wow those guys are loud. I forgot to mention that if you have an open area like I have here on my like on this world here, that you're going to want to make sure that you block your area off, otherwise you have problems with gas. But as you can see, I spawned in some armor and stuff because I'm obviously on survival here. And we're just watching them spawn, and instantly I heard them in there. You can hear the pistons acting up, you can see the redstone update coming down, and you can see the lights coming down, you can hear the pistons, you can hear the blaze, and just in a few minutes here there's going to be a bunch of them here, so I'm going to wait a few minutes and then we're going to see what kind of damage we can do. Alright guys, so as you can see, a couple minutes in already. It's really only been a couple minutes. They're already starting to glitch out of the wall, but I'm going to go a few more minutes and see what we can do once we hit probably about 15 minutes and see what kind of experience levels we can get. Because I have noticed with the blaze, you get a lot more XP than with any other spawner, and it might just because the blaze spawner does spawn a lot more mobs at a time and consistently than any other of the spawners, simply because the light levels don't matter, and because I don't know, they're beasts. I don't know what it is about them, but they do seem to spawn a lot more rapidly than any other spawners. So we will be back. By the way guys, they're not actually here. They're still in there guys. I just want to let you know they're not right here. See, they're just glitching through, okay? They're not actually here. I just wanted to mention that so you guys don't be like, oh my god, they're glitching through. What am I going to do? They're not actually there. It's okay. Oh my god, guys. This is only about 5 minutes in. I've got to stop this. Like, I'm not going to be able to hit those switches. I've got to get in here and hopefully not have that equipped. Alright, so the first thing oh my god. First thing you want to do is you want to hit your switch here, which is going to push them up to the 2 blocks there. Ooh, they're taking damage already. And then you're going to hit this one. And now they're going to really start taking damage. You give it a couple seconds. I'm going to give it a couple more. Then if I kill that switch, and you hit them with one of these bad boys here after you get to the corner, they all start dying, and then you get some massive XP levels. Yay, level 6. That's massive XP levels, alright. And, but yeah, you get all the loot and stuff. You get the XP. Like I said, this was only about 5 minutes in. Oh my god. This was only about 5 minutes in because they're really starting to glitch out right now. Most of the time what I do at the spawner is I will sit with just my sword and I will hit them with the sword because I'm not that worried about diamonds and stuff. But it really does. It does a lot of work, guys. It works. This thing works great. You get XP levels like madman on this thing compared to any other spawner out there. Now, when the end comes out, I'm not sure if the, oh god. How did you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Now, obviously, if you wire this, you can get around to the other stuff, or, you know, you'll figure it. You'll be able to soon figure out, like, how you're going to be able to... Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, so like this, like I said, this one pushes, you know, closes them off here, which is going to cause them to take damage. But like I showed you, they were already glitching through after like 5 minutes. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And, yeah. This thing is a freaking amazing thing. I forgot to bring food. I totally forgot to bring food. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And I hope you check it out. Try it for yourself. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me how it works for you. And if you have any technical problems, I'll try to help you to the best of my knowledge. So yeah, guys. Also, the original tutorial is from Ethos Labs is going to be in the description if you want to go check out the more advanced features, which is actually all on timing and stuff like that he's set up. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. This is JC. Peace.